Hello everyone, Mazion here with another episode of Let's Play Cube World. Today we'll be looking at the warrior class. Historically, all the warriors I've made in MMOs have been named Shan'Tzu, so we're going to name this warrior Shan'Tzu today. I'm going to go ahead and make him look like Shan'Tzu as well. Haircut 14, looks most like the way I make him, with brown hair. And I'm going to go with this face, and blue eyes and dark skin. That's basically what Shan'Tzu's always looked like. So, let's play. Okay, right away I'd like to go over the warrior's skills. The Berserker specialization. Berserkers jump into the fray to defeat their enemies with furious strikes. Their ability is Berserker's Rage. Your attack speed is increased with each hit. Guardian is the other specialization. Guardians withstand the hardest attacks and biggest enemy crowds. They're well suited to avert damage from all allies. Toughness, your health is increased by 25%. Is their first ability. Their second one is Barricade. Your shield block lasts twice as long as normal. Additionally, you can parry weapon damage with all weapons. So, those are the two specializations you can choose from, and the skill that changes here is the third skill. In Berserker, it's War Frenzy. You enter a War Frenzy and can charge your special attacks faster. Lasts 10 seconds. And in Guardian, it's Bulwark. You mobilize your forces to become immune against stuns and suffer less damage. Can be used while you are stunned. Lasts 10 seconds. And the other two skills, which persist for both specializations, is Smash. You jump to the selected spot and smash nearby enemies. And Cyclone. You spin around for 5 seconds and attack all enemies around you. So I've noticed that soloing in the world, it is easier with Berserker mode, and I'm going to show you all of the weapons that can be used. But Berserker seems to be the best for soloing. Now, I think it would be really fun later to try the warrior with the Guardian mode and be the tank for your friends. But for our purposes today, we're just going to get to level 1 using Berserker. So that was the Great Mace that you can use. Now you can also choose to use 2 swords. Looks like they've already dropped a shield for me. Now with the swords, you'll notice that your MP charges faster. So that could be an advantage later on, depending on your equipment. And I think that critical strikes are going to play a role with these weapons. If you have high CS, it probably would be beneficial to you. But I've noticed so far that using the Great Mace is more effective when soloing. But I do want to show you guys all the options you have available to you. The final option you have, and what's probably going to be more effective in Guardian mode, is the sword and shield. While you can still block in Berserker mode, it just is not as effective. Today we're gonna go, as you can see, I've explored a little bit more of the map. We're gonna go in this direction and then hit Castle. So I didn't have a video done for a while here, and there's a couple reasons for that. Once I went on vacation. And when I went on vacation, just before I had gone, wow, these are loud Cormling. Just before I had gone on vacation, I had recorded a video and tried to render it, and I got an error, and I kept getting that error. I tried for the last several days to fix it, and there was nothing I could do. It seems like there's some sort of problem with the video, and unfortunately, that means that I had to record a whole new one, which I'm doing now. So I've already done all this content, but here we go again. We went down to Old Orchard Beach with the children. We stayed at a hotel, and we had a good time. Those flowers disappear often. I'm not sure what's the deal with that is, if they change locations to populate other areas. But we went to a theme park called Fun Town in Maine. That was pretty fun for the kids. And we went to York Animal Kingdom, which is a zoo. And we went to Old Orchard Beach. Our hotel was right on the beach. It was a pretty good time for everybody. Today I'm gonna skip all of the farming for the sake of leveling up. I probably cannot kill all the spike creatures. That's one thing is that you'll notice, and I've mentioned before, is that the mage seems to have the ability to take on groups, whereas this warrior really does not have the ability to take on multiple enemies. So you can see with this, I can block attacks, but it's not really that effective in comparison to using the Great Mace. So we're going to switch right back to the Great Mace. Get our leveling completed. There are those spike creatures again, and we've made them mad. Oh, if we weave like that, they're going to catch us. Ah, we had a flower up here and it disappeared. Not sure what the deal with that is. So one spike creature still after me. Now, since you are melee, you don't have the ability to dodge those attacks as easy, which I find to be kind of a pain. Additionally, you'll find yourself needing more potions with the warrior. A couple of horses, so we'll attack whatever we can find. Oh, and we died already. I always feel terrible when I die during a Let's Play, but I guess that goes to show. Got to play smarter if you know that there are weaknesses to your class. In particular, early on, the warrior seems to have a problem taking on multiple enemies. And there again, another flower disappeared. One doesn't seem to be too bad. You have a chance to knock them out, but I'm not getting very lucky with that. You can knock them out on regular hits, and that's quite useful with the warrior and the Great Mace. And once they're down, you can start charging your special attack and knock them down again. And I am gonna get ginseng wherever I go. But we're already down to 2 potions. Need to get some more of those before we move on back to the city to get some potions. There, see, that's way more effective. One thing you're also going to notice is that with a warrior, when you knock them down, they get knocked back. You're going to have to step forward in order to take them out. I've come across this group of snout beetles before, and we're going to steer clear. They take you out pretty quick. Now, another warrior has abilities that he can use to shield allies at a certain point, which will be beneficial later. And I think the warrior being directly in the fray and having a water mage will be very powerful. Like, if you had 3 water mages and a warrior in a dungeon, the warrior would receive healing off of all of the vortexes or whatever skills that the mages are using. And I think that would be beneficial. Now, I could be wrong about that. I haven't attempted to try that yet. It could be only the mage that receives the healing from those skills, but I'm pretty sure that it is effective for the warrior as well. But we're gonna stay along the edge of Icostal for now and try to find some flowers and fight some enemies, because I want this video to be relatively short, and we're gonna have to run in and make some potions. These insect guards are too much for us. Pick up the flower, please. can't pick up that flower. Or that one. Something is awry. I got those ones. So I have noticed that every once in a while when you go to pick up something on the ground, there's a glitch that doesn't allow you to do so. Now, I'm not really sure what's causing that, but when you are in need of heart flowers, it can be kind of frustrating. So when we go into town, again, always pick up all the pumpkins you can find. You can sell them if you don't pick up any items when you're fighting initially, so you come across a pumpkin patch, go ahead and grab everything you can, because I'm probably going to end up selling a bunch of these to buy flasks in the beginning. And so this can be an easy boost to your beginning gold count. But I think that we've got 10 heart flowers, so we're going to go ahead and alright, try to make this quick. And I'll probably fast forward through any of the crafting that I do, just forewarning. Right, so again, we've got 11C, that's not going to be enough. So we'll sell a bunch of these. I know that's loud, I'm sorry. We'll buy twice as much as we have for heart flowers, in case we get any more in the world. We'll just sell the rest of these again. Again, we'll get our best lamp. Replace our crappy lamp. We'll be able to use those later. Go use bows. And we'll be able to use that shield later, so we'll keep that. And the rest is fine for now. Now, I'm not really sure where the... I'm not really sure where the... I can't think, but there it is anyway. The well. I'm not sure where the wells are in the city. I don't remember off the top of my head, but here's one. So... fast forward. Alright, so now we made all our potions, and we are going to go back out into the world. And we'll go in this direction today. Looks like there's a lot of wells around here. Alright. Yeah, that video problem was completely frustrating. I just kept trying to render over and over again, and I deleted audio tracks, I changed around the order of things, I rebuilt the video entirely. The last thing I did was delete the portion that was causing the error, and then another portion started causing an error. So that's why we're recording a brand new one, and I apologize for the delay in the videos. Not that I currently have a lot of viewers, but it was frustrating for me because trying to get an upstart to becoming to having a YouTube channel, having the progress go right to a halt was a little frustrating. Wow. So there you go. Right off the bat, mages seem to beat the crap out of you. So that's no fun. It's funny, I remember coming upon these when we were with the mage, and having those heart flowers disappear is completely frustrating because you're dependent on them, and every time you come across one, they're moving, they're disappearing. Again, you'll see whenever one of these guys gets knocked down, I creep up on it before I hit. Now, if you hold down the button to hit with the warrior. Again, those just disappeared as I tried to pick them up. If you hold down the button to hit, then you'll just swing at nothing. You have to let go of the button, press forward, and then go after them. So just like that. I guess when you're charging your ability, you have no problems. I think that one of the advantages to playing warrior is going to be class preference. And for me, I enjoy tanking quite a bit, and I think that later on, when I play with groups of friends, I'm going to want to try out the tank role. Running in and... Oh, look, that death beam. Probably... I'm not going to try to kill that wizard. Anyway, running in and making everything attack me, making sure that I have aggro, that kind of stuff is for some reason quite pleasurable to me. And so learning how to level up with the warrior and use him out in the world is going to be of benefit. Too many undead for us. We cannot kill that many. $21 out of 50. All right. Kind of psyched to get a hang glider for the Let's Play series and be able to move about the world a little bit easier. This guy's gonna kick my butt. Oh, I guess not. That was pretty easy. Brought me down quite a ways in health, but so Cormlings aren't too difficult. Too many humans. But we can kill a pig. How about you, swine? Hey, it actually works in this context. Insect guards are going to be too tough for us at this point. You know, I think I passed up a fire earlier, which I could have used to make some ginseng soup. And I would be wasting my potions right now. Oh, hey, look, a fire. That was convenient, you think? So now we can hopefully get through the rest of our level without having to go back anywhere. Whoa. Wonder what that was. The whole world shook. The whole world. Hopefully I can pick up these heart flowers before they disappear, yeah? Hey, look, I got it. Wow. Oh, it's amazing. Not a lot of mobs around here. Only a bunch of greens. Bunch of friendlies. Come on, get knocked down. Ow. You moles are tough. I guess they're orange moles. 29 out of 50. That cotton plant will not yield any experience, nor will that scrub. There's an owl. Oot. So I'm gonna go back and use the dual wield again for a little bit so you guys can have a look at what that feels like. I mean, it looks way cooler than the big wood great mace, and you gain MP much faster, but you don't knock them down as much with the regular hits. pretty sad when a sheep is higher level than you. You're a pretty lowly human. That sheep was just way too tough, man. I just couldn't kill that sheep. Hey, look. It's a lone spike creature. See if we can kill him. With my luck, it'll be a mage. Actually, I think it is a mage. Let's leave him be. Go find something a little bit easier to kill. Hey, look. It's a fortress of some sort. We can find an abundance of creatures in this fortress to kill. Go ahead and craft. Fast forward. Resume play at normal speed. You guys like my voice commands from my computer? I think this turtle is a little too tough for me. But maybe it's got low damage output. 11 or 10 a hit. We'll go take on this human after. Man, these turtles are tough. They're a good pet to get in the game because they're the only one listed that's listed as a tank. So if you can find the food for these turtles, I think that would be ideal. Or I'd use 2 potions just to fight one. But yeah, the damage output's relatively low, but their health's so high that you're trying to kill them, and it takes forever. There. Only 3 XP. The ruins of Logorok. Bunch of alpacas. Let's kill us some alpacas. That was close, but I want to start using my ginseng soup. Considerable amount more time wasted eating, but always switch back to your potions. Never forget that. All right, this guy is tough. Come on. Well, that wasn't helpful. I don't know what's making him miss me, but it's helpful. See, I wasted time because I was holding down on my fire button. Alright, I risked it, and it worked out this time. But, see, that's one of the reasons why I'm going to go back to the Great Mace, because it just generally seems to make fights go faster. One alpaca at a time. Looks like you can press and hold forward if you're still holding the mouse button down, so that's helpful. But yeah, see, I haven't had to heal or anything in a couple alpacas. Much more effective is the Great Mace for soloing. And I've tried the Guardian stuff, and in the last video I showed it, but I'm going to be quite honest with you guys, that Guardian is going to be better when you're with a group of friends or something like that. So far at level 1 it seems, I mean it may change later in levels, but level 1 Guardian really isn't as good as Berserker for soloing, so that's why we're going to stick with Berserker. And now we're going to find the... Look how bright that lamp is. We're going to find the entrance to this place. It's going to be really fun going into dungeons later in the series. Doing some dungeon type stuff. Where's your front door, castle? I would like to come into you and destroy your inhabitants. Hey, look, there it is. No, that's not it. Some pretty flowers. Maybe you can't enter the castle. I think we found it this time for real. I don't know what that noise is. No. My eyes... Hey. What's going on in here? It's a pretty cool glitch. So I wonder if you'll either need a bomb to get into this place, or... Okay, finally we found a way in. Oh, that's a lot of guys for a lowly warrior to fight. So, I'm gonna whack that one. Let the others chase. The others will break off eventually, I think. I wonder if they're linked in such a way. No, looks like the other one left. Alright, here we go. That other guy hit me is a real nuisance. Okay, we died. So, as you can see, taking on multiple mobs in the beginning for the warrior is kind of a pain. I'm not saying that I did it perfect, but comparatively to playing the mage or a range class of any type, it's a little bit more difficult. I think it was even easier with the rogue. At this point, I'd say probably warrior is the most difficult class to upstart, but I haven't shown you guys the ranger yet, and it was, I don't remember it being too forgiving, but I think I might have started on a level, on a world that was at a higher level than my character, because of my friends were a little bit skilled above me there. So make the decision to continue past here for the sake of the level. We only need 6 more XP, so we'll start heading back towards that castle. I wonder how long the content in the game will keep the players interested. Hopefully they continue to develop in release patches. That squirrel would kick the crap out of me, and that's sad. It's a sad day where you can't just step on a squirrel and overcome. It's dark out here. Snout beetles. Alright. I think I'm gonna fast forward to the next creature fight. Well, that was quite a long time before we found our first owl. But yeah, I heard some stuff fighting back there, up on the ridge. Maybe if you find a cave or something up here, you'll find some more monsters. There's some bats. Ah, bat. Hey, look. There we go. Nice. 3 more XP. 2 more bats. 3 bats. That's right, I went there. And our last bat. And then we'll have level. We'll go look at what Smash does for you. Take advantage of these iron deposits while they're here. Alright. So, come on, pig. Let's go. I'll show you what Smash does. It is quite a help. So that's one thing I did notice about the warrior is once you start getting their abilities, you're much more viable to destroy your enemies because each of the abilities does quite a bit of damage, as you'll see when I kick the crap out of the shipper dog. 48 right off the bat. Much faster kills with this thing. That's way too many snout beetles. I'd like to try it on them, but so just for a quick recap on the warrior, it gets better as you level up. You get more skills and abilities, but overall, compared to other classes, it doesn't seem to be as great for soloing in the world. Now, the Guardian class is your tank class for the game, and I think that later on that's going to be a more fun way to play the warrior. So, let's see how this goes in the future. I think that I will come back to this at some point because I do like to play the warrior. But next time will be Ranger class. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope that you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, please, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.